The topic of this lecture is causes of changes in demand. We are going to find out what will cause the demand to change even if the price stays the same. What will cause more or fewer people to buy it even if the price stays the same.
College Possible staff, please call the office.
Just as a reminder, the law of demand states that as price goes up, quantity demanded goes down, and as price goes down, quantity demanded goes up. And that is usually true because it is the law of demand. So next thing that we need to know is the difference between a shift in quantity demanded and a shift or change in demand. Now notice here, a shift or a change in quantity demanded is caused by a new price, and it is a different point along the same curve or the same line. So if we were to graph that out, and please do, price, quantity, demand, a change in quantity demanded means you're going from one point on the line, here's point 1, to point 2. And that is caused by a change in price because the price went from here to there, or in this case, the price decreased, which changes the quantity demanded from here to here, or an increase in quantity demanded. But that's a review. We already know that if the price goes down, quantity demanded will go up. We already know that. Well, I'm repeating that because I want to illustrate that that is different than what we're talking about next, which is a change or a shift in demand, which is caused by 5 different factors. It is not caused by a change in price. So if we want to say what could cause the demand for jeans to go up, you can't say, oh, a change in the price. It's not caused by price. It's caused by other things. It causes a whole new curve or a whole new line, and it means that even at the same price, more or less people will buy it. Even at the same price, more or less people will buy it. Let's graph that out and see what it means. So an increase in demand. Draw your axes, P, Q, D for demand, and we're going to label it this D1 because we're going to add a new demand curve or a D2 to this graph. And we are going to add that D2 to the right, a rightward shift of where our D1 is. Try to make the 2 lines parallel to each other as best you can, but of course it doesn't need to be perfect. All right, pick a price, any price. And then you draw a line horizontally over to your D1. Once it hits the D1, then you draw your line vertically down till you get to the quantity. All right, remember, we said that an increase in demand means that even at the same price, more people will buy it. So we stay at the same price. You continue your horizontal line over at the same price until you get to the D2. And then you go vertically down to your quantity. And here's your new quantity. This is your quantity 1 over here, and this is your quantity 2 over here. Notice it went this direction, to the right. Is that an increase or a decrease? Well, remember, that represents 0. If you're getting further away from 0, that is an increase in demand. So that is what an increase in demand looks like. So a decrease in demand, let's graph that out. A decrease in demand means that even at the same price, fewer people will buy something. The price did not change, but it won't sell as much. P, Q. You have 2 demand lines. Your D1 is over here. Your D2 is to the left of your D1 because this is going to show a decrease in demand. So pick a price, any price. Go horizontally over until you hit your D1 and then vertically down. That is your quantity 1. Well, where does that price level hit your D2? Right here. And then you go vertically down from there. So that shows you, with our new Q2, that even at the same price level, quantity went down. That is a decrease in demand.